Amelia, you're new to the MCU. What
Yes.
does it feel like to be part of it, and what has your experience been like? Oh, and please incorporate the answer into the question.
Yes. I feel completely privileged and lucky to be a part of the MCU for the very first time, and my experience of the MCU is the highest caliber known to TV, to film, to all of it. Not just the cast, which is ridiculous, but also the level of the crew, the writing, the direction, everyone who makes up the world of Marvel is at the top of their game and at the top of the tree. So it is a privilege to be able to be a part of it.
Ben, welcome back to the MCU. Tell us how you felt about reprising the role of Talos in this new series. How is it different in tone from what you did before in Captain Marvel?
Thank you very much for welcoming me back as Talos. It's a pleasure to be back. Getting the invitation and the opportunity to come back and revisit Talos in this very distinctly different project was absolutely thrilling. In some ways, I thought, okay, if I do my job well enough, then the stuff with Sam is going to be good and work out well. I had no idea how good this project was going to kind of become. I got the opportunity to work with this amazing actor who we were very, very fortunate that she came to join, and we are all the richer for it. It's an amazing project. It's very different in tone. Of course, those of you who are very familiar with the Marvel Universe are going to know that I had to do the entire the Spider-Man Coming Home film by myself. And obviously I got to learn a lot about Sam during that because I played him and whatnot. Those of you who go back and watch it will probably see little moments where I poke through when Sam's on the screen and whatnot. But that was that. And now, after, because he vacated the planet and whatnot for a good time. And I got to say, he vacated it so long that I'm kind of mad with him. I mean, I was okay with the Spider-Man thing, but I just don't think he really gave me the amount of money that I should have gotten for doing the whole film, basically, while he chilled out. But other than that, we're kind of cool.
Emilia, we're coming back to you. Tell us about your character, Gaia, and her relationship with her dad.
So Gaia is Talos' daughter, and the relationship that they have is incredibly strained and estranged when we first meet them. But with a father-daughter dynamic like this, there is a huge amount of water that's not quite under the bridge yet. There's a lot of tension between them whilst they're family and they are each other's Achilles heel, and they affect each other in the way that only a very close family member has the capability to do. She makes it a mission to not be vulnerable. She makes it a mission to be as self-sufficient and independent as she possibly can be, almost as a kind of, screw you to her dad, really. But when we first see them, that setup that she's given herself doesn't last very long. And what you see throughout the show is you see a father-daughter relationship where both are on an individual journey of self-discovery and understanding what really matters to them on a moral aspect, but also they learn about the relationship that they do have and how to truly see each other for what they are.
And Emilia, what do you admire most about Gaia?
I admire her resilience the most. I admire her no F's given attitude and her strength and her honesty and her integrity. She's a badass motherfucker.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Ben, you're up next. What does it mean to Talos when Nick Fury returns? What is their relationship like now?
It's strained. It's strained. Like I mean, Talos is really, really grateful really glad to see him, but I just wonder whether he's gotten back in time. That's really my concern. Is that, after all this, has he got back in time? Because we got a lot of weight to lift.
Ben, the theme of who do you trust underlies this series.
Yeah.
Tell us about how that theme manifests itself.
Well, the nature of the Skrulls has always been that they are suspect in terms of being able to trust them, right? They can shapeshift. You don't know. I could be talking to Emilia and she may actually be a genuine Skrull, right? That's just taken her on. But what has happened in the course of this thing is there's an invasion, and it seems like they might be Skrulls. So if that's the case, who do you trust in that scenario? You've got shapeshifters of varying abilities, and you've got Skrulls that are looking at things a way to be from a very, very different viewpoint. And we don't even know which Skrull sometimes is this or that. You got within Skrulls, you can't tell who to trust. Is that a human? Well, you can't trust anyone, and because you trust the wrong person, it's over. And a lot of people trust the wrong person and get taken and go, and they're just gone. They're gone straight away.
Then this is for both or either of you. What does director Ali Salim bring to the project?
Oh, he brought it.
Yeah, he did.
He really brought it on home. Ali Salim directed all 6 episodes. Keep saying it, I don't know why. All 6 episodes. And he brought a vision and an integrity that he kept everyone on the path of.
Yeah.
But he also was incredibly generous as a director and gave each individual actor time for their character to develop and time for their character to be as rich and complicated and nuanced as possible. So it really felt, you felt safe in his hands and in knowing that he was always destined to make the best version of what this could be.
Yeah. Ali was kind of like a revelation, really. Now, to be able to do that, to have the grace that Ali had, to have the sort of the sureness of touch, because it didn't feel like we went out there and did stuff again and again and again and then messed around doing angles and angles. The days moved, and they moved really quickly. And, he
felt on our side.
Yeah, and that's it. And there would be times because, I act with a lot of uncertainty and just wanting to try something else. And when, and I said to Ali, listen, you just run me the way, this way, and it's going to be fine. And he took that, and he would always guide me back to where I think it was pulsatingly effective in the script. And that is something that not many people can do with the grace and generosity like Ali can. And not many people can spend the time listening and qualitatively feeding back to all of the actors. He's a person with immense giving power. Mm-hmm. And you want that from your director. You want your director to know what's going on, and you want your director to take you to the most effective zone as they see it at that time. And Ali is a really beautiful guy to work with.